But have you ever wondered coming onto the dark side over the last 40 years saying, hey, these people that are coming in doing so well in investing, especially the syndication world starting in 2012, 2013, when the Jobs Act allowed for people to raise capital kind of from the members of the public. Did that ever kind of, you ever thought about that? Or have you ever thought about, hey, being an investor rather than just being the broker or starting an actual investment firm, private equity firm? Talk to us about that because it seems to be a normal, a natural evolution, but I don't see a lot of brokers becoming investors. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, well, actually, there are a number of investors here in New York that started as office leasing brokers and evolved into developers and investors in office buildings and have done very, very well. I've never switched over or been tempted to switch over to the ownership side of the business, and for two reasons mainly. Firstly, in the 26 years and 46 days of running Massey Knakal, every waking moment that I was working, I wanted to work on trying to figure out how to make that company as valuable as possible. I didn't want to divert my attention away from that objective by looking at buying properties or anything else that would take me away from that. And then after selling the firm, I got to be a little bit introspective and think about what I wanted to do in the future. Did I want to buy property? And it occurred to me that it sounds really weird, but I really don't know that much about it. I think it's a full-time job to be a property buyer. And I also didn't want to have conflicts of interest with my clients. So if my clients knew that I bought property as well as brokered property, I never wanted to have to answer the question when I offered them one of the buildings I was selling, to have them say, well, Bob, if this is such a great deal, why didn't you buy it? So always try to keep things very, very simple. Don't like conflicts of interest. I never want to have to remember what I say to anybody. That's why our value proposition of only selling buildings, only representing sellers, only working on exclusives, only working in New York keeps our value proposition very clear, not opaque at all. I said that in 6 seconds, and there's nothing vague about it. And keeping things simple has been something that's worked for me.